send this out later on. Okay, is this recording? Okay, yeah, it's already recording, right? So against everything that we discussed over here in the weekly training, remember, we mostly, I will say that we will study more case study. Okay, again, we want to look into more example in certain patterns. So for members, if you are new or maybe later on you watch this recording, right? Please go through the 7 days series. Okay, the 7 days tutorials series. Okay, if you are watching this recording later on, because some maybe you join later on, right? So remember, you go through the 7-day tutorial series or the 1-day course, right? I believe I already sent out to the member Telegram group over there, right? The link. So you just watch. Okay, so all the detailed explanation about shakeout patterns, the basic pullback patterns, and the NS patterns is available in this training videos, right? So again, the purpose we are doing this weekly, of course, first is case study. The second thing is that we want to study different type of variation, okay, different type of variation of certain patterns. In this case here, we talk about the shakeout, right? So for example, right, if for those that members attended the masterclass before, you know, pullback come with 4 to 7 times. Okay, the one that Fu mentioned, right, come with different type of pullbacks. I think shakeout too, it will come with different type of I can say type, or maybe, you know, depending on the conditions, right? Some work, some didn't work. Okay, now another thing is that please remember, I'm not here to, you know, tell us that shakeout will work for 100%, but I would never know, okay, which stocks that, you know, actually can manage to follow through, which stocks that actually fail to follow through. Okay, but most of the time, if you study closely and you monitor closely, shakeout, most of the time, not every time, it will hit resistance. Okay, it will hit resistance. And those that are having a strong breakout trade, okay, usually come with shakeout. Okay, breakout trade come with shakeout. So that's why it's very important to at least you able, you know, to identify, you know, is there any shakeout patterns in your charts or not, okay, at a certain areas. Okay, so again, let me repeat, I cannot, you know, promise that, you know, every time we shake out, it will break out, okay, or it will make a follow through. But most of the stocks, when they make a follow through, the background will come with a shakeout. Okay, now with this information, of course, if you understand this, okay, if you understand this, now you will pay extra attention to the stocks that come with a shakeout patterns. All right, anyone here probably want to highlight 1 or 2 counters that break out with shakeout? Okay, I got around like 20 members over here with me right now. Okay, so anyone here want to share, you know, 1 or 2 stocks, you know, that successfully break out with the shakeout patterns? Okay, just want to see anyone here got a good counters. Probably I miss out. Okay, probably some of the stocks I miss out. Okay, Cynthia, you got any counters? Or maybe Tony, Mr. Bala, you got any good counters? MMSV, yes, MMSV is it dropped below support a bit and then it comes back up with a green pentagon, right? Okay, Alex and Cynthia said MMSV. How about others? How about others? Philip or maybe Mr. Chu. Okay, there's one stock that I think I also mentioned quite a lot of time also, Fitter as well. Okay, but haven't really make the big breakout yet, right? So hopefully you still got chance, still got chance for Fitter. Okay, so any others? How about NGGB, right? NGGB and PNB Tech. Actually, I missed out PNB Tech, but PNB Tech come with a nice shakeout. Okay, we will study this few chart later on, right? So okay, again, just in case you know are new, okay, and still don't really understand how shakeout work. Okay, now shakeout, okay, let me write this down again. Shakeout happens in accumulation and reaccumulation. Okay, so you have to come with certain support areas, okay, where they range for some times. And the purpose of shakeout, again, the name itself, shakeout, is to wash the weekend holders. Okay, again, this is similar like how the springs work. Of course, spring happened in a day, right? But shakeout happened in a period of time. The purpose is they want to create fear in the market by drop below to support level. Okay, shake you out, then they cross back again. So volume actually at the time is kind of obvious, right? So for example, right, we got a stocks moving sideways. okay, sideway. Okay, sorry about my drawing. Okay, so sometimes this is the support, right? This is support. Okay, so what they do, sometimes they will break below. Okay, now remember when they break this support line, this is S representing support line. When they break this volume here, the volume, okay, I put it V. Volume must be low to average, AVE. I put it average, AVE. Okay, so the purpose of low to average, because this one to inform us, yes, there's people selling in the background, but maybe not much. Okay, maybe they're selling because of the weekend holder is panic, they break below supports. Okay, then this is the area that actually they want to have a chance, okay, to do a reaccumulations back, okay, at a lower price, right? So when the shakeout is completed, again, this is support, not the resistance, right? So support turn to resistance. So sometimes you will see like got up thrust here, up thrust over here, and then they cross. Okay, again, this volume, okay, I put it V, must high. Okay, of course, high is better because this is representing that, of course, this is up bar. Okay, this is down bar. Okay, the up bar buyer is stronger or higher than the seller on the down bar. Okay, so pushing back to support level. Okay, and the shakeout is completed, right? So which means they have successfully removed a group of people from the stocks, and probably they want to retry again, okay, on resistance, or maybe they got intentions to break out further, right? But again, we only at the time, okay, over here, we only can identify, okay, the shakeout completed, but I would never know whether they will break out or not. Okay, so for example, like NGGB, some people say, how you know it's breakout? Actually, I don't know, it will break out, but I know that it's a shakeout, right? So for example, Turia, okay, how you know it goes up higher? I don't know. I know there's shakeout. I know there's chance for them to hit resistance. Okay, that's it, right? Maybe upwind coming, NCT. Okay, I'm looking into QES today as well. Okay, let's see. Hopefully today is a good closing. Right, okay, now any questions so far? You all understand this simple conceptual map over here? Okay, so some member type Penta got shakeout. I'll take a look later on. Emulus, I think yes, a small one over there. Harlem, I haven't really followed for quite some time already. Okay, need to check. Hi Zach, can request Sifu Martin for Cup Marina and Sifu Alif to do weekly series for futures trading. Okay, and focus example on SCPO, ES Micro series like you do to basic VSA. Okay, okay, thank you, Lahi. I probably will feedback to Coach Alif and Marina, okay, regarding your request. Okay. Anyway, thank you for the feedback and suggestions. Okay. If you got any ideas that you think is can help you improve further, just let us know. We will discuss with the coaches and we'll come back to you. All right. So okay. So far is it okay? By type of 1 for me, if you can follow so far, understand so far how shakeout patterns work. Okay. So like I said, weekly training, usually I will keep it short, direct to the point. Okay, if you got questions, just let me know. Then from here, I will try to answer you, right? So, okay, now let's go to different type of variation, okay, of the shakeout pattern. I think very important is that, so okay, again, few things that actually I cannot answer because sometimes member ask me, Zach, how you know this one will break up for 100% like opcons, okay? I would never know, okay? I would never know, to be frank with you, okay? But few things that usually I would do, okay, to ensure that my expectation is kind of reasonable, right? So for example, like two types of shakeout patterns, okay, two types, okay? First, if you look into the chart, later I will show you, is KYM, okay? The other one is MCROP. Okay, now MCROP, I think we all know, okay, it break up successfully above the resistance, okay, even though got UT, I thought the UT is going to pull back already, okay, because I was, taking some profit over there as well, but it break up further, right? So, okay, but KYM seems like it make a shakeout, but seems like it fail again. Now, anyone can answer me, what is the difference between these two types? Why one is able to follow through, but one, it seems like it goes up, touch the resistance, and it drop again? Okay, anyone here can answer me these questions? Okay, both is shakeout, okay, but I think in terms of background, there's a slightly difference, right? No volume. Okay, now let's check. Okay, I think I put up my chart is easier because probably some of the members you all didn't really like focus right these two counters, right? Anyway, SciComm I think is almost a shakeout patterns. I'll talk about that later on. Okay, so let's go back to daily chart. First one I got KYM, right? KYM. Okay, hopefully you can see this two charts side by side here. Okay, then the other one is we talk about Ancro. Okay, it break up, right? So okay, of course we want to see the patterns before it breaks up, right? So now let's look into here. Of course, usually there's few things that you can actually do. Okay, now this is also very important. I'd like to highlight again. Okay, go back to these patterns. So sideways in a range. Okay, this is a support. Now it's very important to identify supports. Okay, if let's say you fail to identify support, technically your shaker is not that accurate. Okay, so because the support level is the one that actually it show, okay, where is the fear and of course where is the greed. Okay, greed usually is above resistance, this is greed. Okay, but we want to see where is the fear areas, right, which is a lot of people will try to exit, okay, from the level, right? So in this case over here, right, few things that you can do. Of course, first of all, hopefully you also remember, you can use the LC, low of the LC, okay, as a support. If not, the NS area, right, the NS area, somewhere around here, as your potential support level. Okay, so two things you can do, right? If let's say got gap, you can use the gap as well. So I think this is come with a very tiny small gaps, okay, with the LC. Okay, so this is the area that you can use as support. Okay, so again, going back to the 7-day series things, okay, I think we do explain about the LC parts too, right? So if you look into Encrop also, it comes with a strong LC gap up. Okay, you can use the low of the LC as well. You just draw the line. Okay, so I know this is a bit small, okay, but I think you can also, right, able to spot some shakeout. This is a big one. Okay, it seems like they fail again with a UT. Here got UT as well, if you notice. Okay, another one, right, and then they retest several times. Breakout, right, breakout. So anyone here can tell me why this shakeout fail? You cannot say fail, but it actually hit resistance as well. But you know, it seems like it dropped again, right? But this one seems is a better one. You can break above, right? Anyone here can answer? Anyone here want to try? Okay, I got around 28 members right now. Okay, Madam Lu, how about Chu, Alex? Or maybe like you want to try? Along with 2040, okay, along with 2040, good one, okay, good one, 2040s, okay, but there's one more thing that is more obvious. Encrop got good volume. Encrop got good volume, okay, there's another sign as well. Okay, SM in control, but how do you tell the SM in control? Okay, UT in KYM, okay, yes, there's UT, but Encrop also got UT, okay, Encrop also got UT, okay. But okay, maybe let me put this correctly. Let me rephrase my questions, right? Why here they fail to break up, here fail to break up, but here only they can break up? Anchor have higher low trend. Yes, correct too. Thank you, Teng Lom. Okay, now the answer for me, okay, this is the obvious one, is that KYM at this area is too close with the distribution areas. Okay, KYM in this area is too close with the distribution area. Now, if you look into M crop as well, let me draw the line over here. Right, this is the first shakeout, right? But they failed to make a follow through and the UT come back again, right? Same like here. This is the first shakeout. Okay, UT coming back again and they make another wash. They make another wash, right? Because overall this area, they are still very close with the weakness area. Okay, they are still very close with the weakness area. So if your trades that you are taking, okay, it come with shakeout, maybe the first shakeout immediately after the distribution or the weakness bar, don't put your TP too high. Okay, don't put your TP too high. Maybe you want to take a little bit when it hits certain resistance. Okay, you all follow me? Type of 1, please. Type of 1, please, if you follow. If not, type 2. Okay, if you need me to repeat, type 2. Okay, so again, KYM, okay, is too close with the selling areas, right? So whenever you got selling areas, probably sometimes they will do 2 times. If you look into Encrop, they do 2 times as well, right? So 1 time here, another 1, okay, smaller. I think just I think it's not Mr. Tim Long, right? He said that, okay, the low is getting high is another good sign as well, which means the shakeout range is getting smaller, and there's chance for them to make a follow through. Okay, so especially when the stock come with UT, you know, the resistance is very high. So the next time KYM, you know, it completed another shakeout again. Now here's the area that maybe you want to take a quick profits. So of course, Encrop come with bigger range. Okay, so it's easier for you to do some trades over there. Okay, so let's look into the other type of patterns, right? So like I said, this is PMB tag. Again, I didn't trade. Okay, after breakout I only realized they got a very nice patterns, right? So if you look into here, let me just zoom out. Okay, so tell me, do you able to spot a nice shakeout areas or not? Okay, if you can, type a A for me if you can. Type a B for me if you cannot. Do you able to spot a nice shakeout areas? Okay, quite easy to spot, right? So here, okay, against, if you're not sure what is the support, you know, over this time frame, okay, you go to high volume bars. Okay, of course it's widespread. Okay, you just draw the line. Okay, now let me ask you this question: why not this bar? Okay, why not this bar? April to June, yes, correct. It's around like here, this area, May to the here. Okay, around this area. Now let me ask these questions, right? Why not this bar, right? Because we want to see the high volume bar as a support and resistance, right? So why not using this bar? But this bar, okay, this bar is high also, but compared to this bar, it seems like average. Okay, but why this bar is a good one to use as a support and resistance? That's not in reaccumulation phase. Is in the markup. Okay, any other questions? Oh, sorry, any other members want to answer? It's a climatic, okay. Markup in pullback, okay, it's a markup in pullback. This is actually in a markup stage, right? In the markup stage. Now, the reason why I didn't use this bar, because this bar, okay, is already overtake this bar. Okay, so let me repeat, let me erase. Okay, just going back to here again. Now, the reason why I'm using this bar as support, okay, is because this bar is already overtake this bar. Okay, so for me, focusing this bar is better right now. Okay, focusing this bar is better right now. So if let's say the price is still trading within this range, okay, the price didn't overtake, okay, this bar, then this is my support. Okay, so this is my support, right? So if you understand type 1, please. If you understand type 1, why I'm using this bar, but not this bar. Okay, type 2, if you need me to repeat. Okay, so similar like how you do for Opcon, okay, similar how I do for Taffy as well, right? Today a big climatic, right? So the high volume bar is very important, right? When it cross, which means it take over. So we use the next subsequent bar as the support. Okay, now let's look into here. I think this is resistance becoming a support. Yes, correct, Philip. Right. Yeah. In other words, also this is the same too, right? This is the previous high volume bar resistance cross support. Okay. So if you draw this line over here, again, support resistance is a range, right? It's not a price level, right? So if you draw somewhere around here, you realize that, okay, it actually dropped, okay, got UT, okay, got few UT, but it successfully crossed, okay, volume also like, you know, slightly increasing somewhere around here before they make a breakout, okay. NGGB, I think, is a cleaner one, okay, I can say that before the breakout. By the way, anyone here got NGGB, managed to enter NGGB after the second wash? Type a 1 for me if yes, type 2 if you miss. Okay, type a 1 for me if you're in this trade. Type a 2 if you miss the trades. Okay, miss the trade. Okay. Don't worry, I think got more got more recently. So again, identify support is very important, right? So here we draw the line. Okay, so once I draw this line, I think it is clear, right? So okay, let me erase my alerts. This is my previous alert. Right, so become clearer. This is a nice support, okay, building around this area, but they failed to hold. Okay, again, this is the first wash. They're pushing back. So the time I also thought that they're going to make a follow through, right? Because they shakeout completed, okay? But they do a second time, okay, around here. Now, again, this is the things that I usually don't really can answer. Okay, how many times they're going to do shakeout? Because sometimes members ask me, it's like, how many times they're going to do shakeout before the breakout? I really don't know. Because smart money itself, they will actually know, is the resistance still come with sellers or not, right? Like for example, I think the best one is that if let's say shakeout completed, it hit resistance, it come with UT, you take some partial profits. Okay, so that's what I said, I actually didn't expect MCO to make a follow through because they got a UT, okay, but after that they make a follow through. But KYM, it hits already, then UT, then it dropped lower. So in this case, also over here, NGGB, it hits with a UT, then they make another round, okay, before going back. Test as well, okay, you can see 2T over here. Okay, some would come with NS, some come with T, some come with low volume, some come with COC, right? But it's the same things, okay? They are testing the support, okay, around the areas before the breakout, okay, before the breakout. Okay, so recognize this kind of patterns, okay? I think there are a few more that is kind of interesting one. Okay, any other questions? Probably let me answer before. Okay, now let's look into a few stocks. Actually, I completed all my things already, so just go through a few counters. Okay, hopefully you can find a few more. Okay, new one. Okay, so we can look for more opportunity to trade. Okay, now remember you want to enter when the price is very close with support. Okay, no after don't trade after a breakout. So if let's say breakout already, sometimes like for example, this range is like too close already. It often hit resistance and come back again. So you don't really get a lot of good risk to reward. Like for example, here this range is around 15%. Okay, 14 to 15%. I think is kind of good, but ensure that you need to enter. Okay, close with support, or maybe in this case, I think for QES is easier because it comes with an NS. So if let's say got NS, you just draw the line. Okay, now today still haven't completed yet. Okay, of course now it's only 2:30. So wait until 5. It cross tomorrow, a small test, then it's nice one. Okay, so let's look into hourly chart. Hopefully no UT. Okay, luckily no UT yet, but they are actually testing in the areas. Okay, if you realize, right? So still haven't decided whether they want to cross or not. But we as a VSA trader, again, we follow the footprint of smart money. We do, okay, once they got a right setups. Okay, so this is the areas you want them to see a nice closing. Okay, and we try to enter somewhere around here. All right, Turia. Anyone here in Turia? My news is having third shakeout. I'll take a look into my news and NCT. I think NCT also focusing, but I just thinking whether I want to enter now or maybe wait after the high volumes coming in or not. Okay, okay, now we focus on Turia first. Type a 1 for me if you're in Turia. Type a 2 for me if you miss Turia. Okay. All right, sorry, I just want to reply a message first, okay? Give me 1 minute. Alif, can you send the link out in the Telegram channel? Okay, sorry for maybe for just give me a minute because there's member asking for a link.
Member group, is it?
Yeah, you post it to members group. At the member channels notice board, you post it to a members group. Yeah. Okay. So okay, sorry about that. Let's okay, yeah, okay. So okay, let's go back to Turia right now. Okay, so again, we want to check where is the right support. Okay, so this is the right support here. All right, two supports, resistance, loss of UT, right? So support again, it breaks again, right? So this is a 2, shakeout 1 and 2. Again, I really don't know, they will do how many times, right? But usually if let's say you spot this kind of setups, you want to pay close attention to it. Okay, so here, okay, they make a successful test. Okay, but this one comes with slightly high volume, kind of surprise also. I thought I want to wait for, but the morning before it breaks, actually come with low volume. Okay, so this is Turia, right? So hopefully QES having a similar setup scale. Volume here getting lower is a good sign too, right? But it's still kind of average. Okay, so if let's say you miss Turia, okay, wait for this kind of volume. Hopefully it will form somewhere around the near 2040s there. Okay, for the low risk. Okay, for low risk. Okay, now going back to these two NS already, somewhere around here. Okay, so this is supports that you can actually try to pay attention to. Okay, so this is Turia. Okay, the other ones that also I think you can pay a little bit of attention. Okay, so yearly crop. Okay, background also pretty good if you check the weekly charts. Okay, we got high volumes from here. Okay, high volumes, break. Okay, for masterclass student, I think you know VCP. Okay, so not sure whether they'll make another one or not, small one. But if you look into daily, again, I want to check where's the right support. We got NS over here. Okay, this is the high volume LC bar, widespread bar. Okay, high volume widespread bar. Now this is example like just now what's the first stocks already? PMB tech, right? If not mistaken, in this case here, high volumes, right? Because on the top there's no other stocks that other price that they have overtake, so we use the high volume bar, right? In the case of PMB tech, because there's one more bar already crossed above the high volume bar, so we use the latest one. So this will be the resistance. Okay, one big one. Okay, this is also like a VCP2. Okay, second. Okay, now again, you just relate back to VCP. Why VCP, right? In VCP, why we want the low is getting higher? Because we want the shakeout area to get smaller. Okay, can follow type 1 for me? Yes. Why Turia no LC indicators? Oh, I'll take a look later on again, Mr. Chu. Okay, type 1 for me if you understand. For those members, probably if you understand about VCP, right? So remember on VCP, right, we want each of these wave is getting smaller, right? Now another reason why is because we want the shakeout is getting smaller too. Okay, the shakeout areas, okay, it's getting smaller. So this is representing that the sellers is getting lesser. Okay, the seller is getting lesser. So okay, let's focus back to support. Okay, draw the support again. Okay, we got a few sound strength over here, pretty nice, right? NS, SP, SP, right? So hopefully it will try and challenge the resistance again, right? So again, shakeout, completed, test, it will slightly go into the resistance and pull back, right? So probably if let's say your range is good, right? Let's calculate from here to here is around 27%. Okay, so this range itself is offering you a 20%. Okay, for you to trade. Okay, from supports to resistance. Okay, maybe if let's say you got a chance to enter very close to supports, okay, maybe you aim 15% for white ball trade first. Okay, so all right, any questions so far regarding shakeout trades? Let me know if let's say you got any questions about the things that we share today. Okay, the other one, I think also hopefully you will have a similar result like PMB tech. Again, I'm not here to do buy call, but kind of like having a similar type of setups overall. Okay, so again, we want to identify the widespread but high volume and followed by a series of support, right? So immediately, I think this is the bar that we are looking for. Okay, we just cross here. Right, so this is a previous bar holding well supports, and this is the area of shakeout. Right, so they break, but this one didn't really test. Okay, some they do retest, some they don't do retest. Right, breakout. Okay, now retest at the new support level. Okay, P metals. Okay, having this one shakeout areas. Right, so the other one is, I think, is Systech. Hopefully it will form as well. Right, but this one is again a bit close with the, not to say closer, but lots of UT. Kind of similar like UD crop, similar like M crop. Okay, so again, this is an area that you want to watch out for green pentagon, increasing volumes for the shakeout to complete. Okay, but here is a big UT, and we got UTs over here, so you know this is the resistance. Right, so just calculate the range. 41%, 42%, okay, of trading range. Okay, so this is offering a good potential whiteboard trades. Okay, you need to aim to the resistance, right? So maybe if let's say shakeout completed, you enter supports to this area, okay, around like 20%. Maybe you aim first TP 15 to 20%. But this one haven't completed yet. Okay, you wait for maybe a green pentagons. Come with high volumes, right? Increasing volume, I think we do. Okay, so just zoom in to watch out for the increasing volume in this area. Okay, I think I covered most of the things already. So, yep, any other questions, or maybe you want me to take a look into other counters that you think got shakeout patterns? Okay, then we'll study together, right? So I think so far, QES is one of the trades that I will follow closely. Hopefully, you got a good closing today. Okay, the other one is SciComm. Not completed yet. Okay, but hopefully the volumes is coming back later on. Okay, so here this is the widespread bar, high volumes. Right here we got 2, 3 UT. So it seems like they are still not yet confirmed whether they want to make a breakout back to levels or not. Okay, of course, this level we want to see a increasing volume. But if you look into weekly charts, okay, weekly charts, it already turns to green pentagons this week, and is holding well on the 40 MA with SP, and of course this week coming NS2. Okay, like I say, hopefully this week, today, okay, you close strongly, and we'll see more volume coming into SciComm. Well, NCT. Okay, let's do into NCT. Okay, NCT. So this area over here. Okay, or maybe you can use this support here. Okay, because this area comes with some good SP as well. Right, it dropped below, test one time, NS. So for NCT, actually they come with very good support NS already, but just that maybe I want to wait a high volume somewhere around here. Similar to Ria, okay, which means after high volumes, it cross and followed by a low volume on the next day. Can you show which LC or support is for NCT? Oh, okay. Hopefully I answer your questions, Tony. Help take doing another shakeout. Let's try help take. I think most of the steel and aluminum also didn't manage to hold well in the supports. Okay, I think potentially yes to answer KS questions. So looks like actually they hits the top of the gaps and didn't manage to hold. Okay, here. So again, the gap areas can serve as a resistance. Right, so we got UT. The type they're gonna hold well too, but seems like it failed to break. Okay, let's draw the line. Potentially they might have another shakeout too. So this is like a previous shakeout areas. Okay, this one they fail to break, and seems like they're going to retest back in this area again. Right, let's do into weekly. Actually, weekly is still okay. Okay, this is weekly charts. We got an NS over here, but it failed to hold the green parent bar. Maybe it will retest lower RKS for haptics. But based on weekly chart, there's no major weakness yet. So maybe it still continue sideways, like for example, I think Tasco, same thing with Tasco as well. Okay, it will still continue sideways for a period of time. Okay, let's do into air rank. Air rank is a shakeout. Okay, it's a very obvious type of shakeouts happenings. This is the period supports. Here, one, a big one, and they drop and fail to go back up again. So, okay, what you do, okay, now green pattern and red pattern, actually, you can use it in the same way. Okay, remember in more of the video tutorials, okay, like for example, UWC, right? If you put up weekly charts, the low of the green pentagon can serve as a support, right here. So this is like a shakeout areas in weekly charts. Okay, so for red pentagon as well. So let's say you want to see the buyer is taking control, you can actually put the top of the at the top of the red pentagons, which is around here. Okay, so for air rank, let's go back to air rank. Okay, so notice this is the red pentagons, right? So you park your alerts over here. Oops. Okay, just pop my alerts over here. So this is my areas that I want to see the price cross back with higher volumes. Okay, so example, this is the previous red pentagons. Okay, this area. Okay, you want to see a successful break. Okay, come with high volume is better. Successful break so that, you know, the buyer is taking over the sellers. Okay. Okay, probably I take few more questions. Okay, then we'll close for today. Okay, I'll tell you into solid and EVR. Hello, Rosalind. Okay, don't worry, I got the recording, so I will post to the members' channels later on. Okay, so let's look into solid and Hevia. Hevia, if I'm not mistaken, is a failed reversal. Okay, let's look into weekly. Very volatile on this one. Okay, but if I look into this period itself, okay, we got several NS is holding well on the 20 and 40 MA. Right, looking back into daily. Okay, some chart actually is a bit difficult to spot the right supports, so I have to. Okay, I think this is a good one because it comes with high volume in this bar. Okay, so the next support will be somewhere around this area. Of course, the best and momentum one is above here. Okay, because this is come with high volumes. Of course, resistance is still there. Okay, we've got one, here another one, here another one. Right, so if you want to look for momentum, potential momentum trades, okay, so breaking above here with high volume is a better one. Okay, so that they can hit the next resistance. Okay, let's do into Hevia. Okay, slowly turning back. But the one problem is with Hevia, Pohut, even I think Pohut and Lihen, they got a reversal, but just that the volume is not so high. Okay, so if let's say the LC or green payment fail, I think best is that you all exit first. Okay, so example like Lihen, right? Okay, because the problem with these three counters or other related one, because of the volume is not so high, so afraid it's a failed reversal, right? So this is the green pentagons. Make sure this green pentagon it hold or maybe serve as a support, right? So if let's say you look into Hevia, Okay, green pentagons. Actually, it's still above. I think it's close with 2040s. So if you already entered, okay, I think okay. Continue to monitor these areas. Okay, the green pentagons area. So example here, green pentagons. Now this one I feel to hold and likely to have a continuation in the downtrend. Okay, Chun, okay, MAXN, R1 tag. Okay, let's look into this too. MAXN. This is accumulations. So, okay, notice this. Anyone can answer me what is this bar? Okay, I think maybe for masterclass student, I think you all should know. Okay, welcome. What is the name of this bar? It's a nail spread with climatic volume. Selling climax, very close, okay, very close selling climax. Stopping volume, very close, very close. Okay, stop, this is back holding. Okay, this is back holding. Let me put this, BG. Okay, it's similar with selling climax and stopping volume, but just that selling climax and stopping volume come with widespread bar high volume, climatic volume. But back holding is nail spread, climatic volume. Okay, but doesn't matter. As long as it's climatic volume, then it got a chance for them to make a reversal. Right. So in this case is actually it's a widespread. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking into this bar just now. Okay, so it's considered as a widespread as well. Okay, with high volume. So it's similar like a stopping volume. Right. So for members looking for top glove or maybe some glove counters, okay, you want to look for this kind of bar. And of course, not only this bar, sometimes it will drop with higher volumes again. You want to look for something like this. Okay, for them to make a period of accumulations. Okay, so definitely this is an accumulation. Let's go into the chart again. Okay, just want to, let's see this bar over here. Okay, they are doing accumulations. So again, accumulation stock usually need some time. Okay, let's look into last one. Last one is R1 tag. Oh, very good volume yesterday. Okay, R1 tag got a chance to make a successful reversal because of the good volumes. Okay, NS. And today low volume is good. Okay, so maybe you continue to test the 2040s before they break up further. Okay, but if you look into hourly chart, I think lots of COC, pretty good one. This is one, right? The other day, Saipa also having this, but Saipa didn't manage to follow through. Okay, but R1 tag is a nice one. Well, hopefully this one also come with very low volume too. Okay, overall it's healthy for R1 tag in my opinion. So let's look into weekly. Weekly also hopefully cross the 2040s back. Okay, I think past tag too, making a nice reversal. Okay, but past tag got several UTs. Okay, R1 tag don't have UT. Okay, so with this, welcome Rosalind. Okay, so don't worry, I'll post the recording later onto the Telegram channels. Okay, so with this, thank you for joining me today. I will close the section now and make sure you follow us tomorrow in our monthly training, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, thank you all.